I'm Louis Kyriakoudos. I'm the director of the Albert Gore Research Center and professor of history at Middle Tennessee State University, which is located just outside of Nashville, Tennessee. I've been involved with Inspire2Live for 8 years, and I'm drawn to the organization because of its emphasis on the patient and connecting the patient with care, but also larger issues. And that's where my role comes in, because as a historian, I've given talks about the history of the tobacco industry and the role of tobacco historically in creating disease, so that Inspire2Live practitioners can be better informed, not only with their patients, but if they're ever at the policy table or involved in an advocacy role. Inspire2Live adds a terrific benefit to cancer care and to cancer patients globally. And the creation of the global campus has been an important expansion of Inspire2Live's mission. And by working with patient advocates, they help create a better patient-centered care system, not just here in the Netherlands, but in the United States and in the developing world, sub-Saharan Africa, and the other places where Inspire2Live activists are located. I've been working with Inspire2Live since 2015, when I came here to Amsterdam to give a talk about certain aspects of tobacco history. And I worked with and met a woman named AnneMarie van Veen, who was a pioneering plaintiff in a lawsuit against the tobacco industry here in the Netherlands. And litigation is a form of tobacco control and public health activism. And Ms. van Veen was unfortunately a lung cancer victim, and she has since passed. But she was a heroic person, and I feel honored to have worked with her. This has been a very valuable conference to me personally. I've learned a great deal about patient-centered healthcare, but also about cutting-edge medical technologies. And I've also been able to share my research with the participants here about the role of the tobacco industry in creating a nicotine addiction complex and the kinds of issues that we need to think about as we move forward with the new vaping and e-cigarette world. You know, are we going to have a recapitulation of the 20th century tobacco epidemic among children now with vaping? So this conference has allowed me to reach out and talk to people from all over the world about these issues, and I've learned from them, and I hope that they have learned from me.